Close your eyes. Imagine Rome, 170 AD. Rain hitting the stone roof of a military tent. Inside, the tired man. The most powerful man in the world. Emperor Marcus Aurelius. He's not writing laws. Not planning wars. He's writing to himself. Words to stay strong. Words to stay human. Hi friend, welcome. Today isn't about dusty old books. This is about you. Your tough day. Your worries. Your quiet hopes. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, but his real fight was inside. Just like yours. He wrote secrets in a secret book, his meditations. Not for fame. Not for power. For peace. But he picked himself up. He chose to improve. He made mistakes again. He didn't blame fate. He didn't seek revenge. He accepted the truth. Death is part of life. Nothing lasts forever. And he held on to hope. He trusted that his son's soul is still part of the universe, watching over him. The river. I see you walking along the river every morning, watching the water flow. I often wonder what you're thinking in those moments. Is it the same as me? Sometimes I feel like the river. I keep moving, flowing through life. But other times I stop. I become stagnant. Those are the days I feel stuck. But I remind myself of your words. Become one with the river. Accept the bends and turns in your path. 5. Seek understanding. The Phoenix. You've taught me to understand before I speak, to seek wisdom before I act. I've learned to control my temper and remain calm. Like a mighty phoenix rising from ashes, I now face challenges with patience. I trust in my inner strength and believe that obstacles are opportunities to learn and grow. With every challenge, I rise stronger and wiser, ready to soar to new heights. Embrace the journey, not just the destination. And in that acceptance, I find peace. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us to slow down and seek understanding before we dive in. In his time, spreading misinformation was rampant. No one can harm you. Only your reaction to events can harm you. Challenge our assumptions and strive for wisdom in all aspects of our lives. If you found this advice helpful, don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel for more insights. Together, we can continue to learn and grow, embracing the wisdom of history's greatest minds. He believed that understanding is the first step to inner peace. By understanding the root causes of our emotions and reactions, we can choose how to respond rather than being controlled by our impulses. This journey of understanding is a lifelong process, and Marcus Aurelius was a role model in this regard. Even as a powerful emperor, he remained a student throughout his life, constantly learning and reflecting. He didn't shy away from admitting what he didn't know and was open to changing his views when presented with new information. People judged hastily based on rumors and appearances. But Marcus Aurelius stood out. He valued the truth and encouraged critical thinking. He knew the importance of seeking multiple perspectives before forming an opinion. He found strength in those moments, and so can you. He was also deeply human. He struggled with insecurities, self-doubt, and the weight of his responsibilities. Do we dwell on our mistakes or let them define us? Or do we take responsibility and learn from them? Marcus Aurelius challenges us to look within ourselves and strive for self-improvement. He said, "You have power over your mind. Don't dwell on what happened. Channel your energy towards what to do next." Remember, life isn't about avoiding mistakes or striving for perfection. It's about learning, growing, and becoming the best version of ourselves. Just like Marcus Aurelius. So let's embrace our imperfections, accept ourselves, and keep moving forward. Let's take charge of our lives and make the most of every situation. Yet he persevered. He accepted himself with all his flaws and weaknesses and strived to become better. He was honest with himself, acknowledging his mistakes and learning from them. That's what we should aim for, not perfection, but growth. He believed in self-awareness and personal responsibility. He said, "No one can harm you. Only your own thoughts can do that." He knew that we have the power to choose our response to external events. Remember, Marcus Aurelius knew that true strength comes from accepting what you can't change. That's why he said, "He is a full man who is content with what he has, whatever it is." His words are a reminder that happiness isn't about chasing perfection or material things. It's about finding joy in the simple things around you, appreciating the beauty in every moment. He didn't just say it. He lived it. When the Black Plague hit Rome, instead of running away, he stayed. He helped. He said, "You have to look beyond the temporary nature of everything. What matters is the kind of person you are, the choices you make." He didn't just want us to be stoic and feeling. He wanted us to be strong enough to experience life fully, to embrace its ups and downs, its joys and sorrows. That's the path to inner strength and happiness, according to Marcus Aurelius. So let's live like him, embracing every moment and finding strength in the face of adversity. He chose to learn. He kept going. Because, as he said, the universe is full of change. You can't control everything. So focus on what you can control. Your actions. Your character. Your mindset. That's what he wanted us to remember. The power is within us, waiting to be chosen. It was raining cats and dogs outside, so I was staying inside with a nice cup of tea. Then I remembered your lesson. I saw the raindrops dancing on my window and I realized I am in a tiny cottage made of glass surrounded by nature's symphony. How could I not be happy? Then my phone rang and it was my boss asking me to work overtime. I heard you once said, if you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. That's what you taught me. I used to cling to my old ways. I struggled to adapt to new ideas. But now I see change as a chance to soar like a mighty falcon. I release the things holding me back and embrace the unknown. With each change, I become lighter, stronger, and free to reach new heights. In that moment, I remembered another of your lessons. You taught me about accepting what is. So I smiled and said, "This rain might be hard, but I'm cozy inside. I can't come in tonight." My boss actually understood and gave me double pay for the next day. Isn't it great being able to find joy in the little things? And then standing firm when needed. Thank you, wise emperor. And guess what? Some of his best lessons are the ones nobody talks about. They're surprising, simple, and they can change your life right now. Let's find them together. No. 1. Be happy with little. A tiny cottage. Number 2. Choose happiness. The strongest man. I often see you sitting alone, lost in thought. Are you sad? No. In fact, I've never seen you happier. What's the secret? You seem so content even in tough times. I'm not special. I just follow your advice. Every morning I ask myself, what kind of person will I be today? Good, bad, strong or weak? I choose to be good. I choose to be strong. Marcus believed that no matter what happens, you always have a choice. You choose how to react. You choose how to grow. You choose happiness. Marcus Aurelius wasn't born perfect. He got angry, doubted himself and stumbled. Marcus Aurelius faced death head-on. When his son died, he didn't pretend it didn't hurt. To learn more about his wisdom, subscribe to our channel for weekly insights. And don't forget to share your thoughts. Let's discuss his lessons together. No. 3. Don't fear change. The falcon. Number 4. Accept yourself. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor, wasn't just strong and powerful. Let's take a moment to reflect on our own habits and attitudes. Are we quick to blame others for our problems? Now if you want to dive deeper into Aurelius's wisdom, check out our previous videos and leave your comments below. Who knows? You might just learn something new. No. We live in a world that often pushes us to act first and ask questions later. But it's not just about seeking knowledge, it's also about putting it into practice, as Marcus Aurelius famously said. So let's take inspiration from Marcus Aurelius and cultivate a habit of seeking understanding. Let's value the truth.